Well, hi. So nice of you to stop by. Come on in and let's have a chitty chitty chat chat. Hey there everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video and for choosing me to spend this time with. This is my channel, Once Upon a Nursery, and I am Tamra, head Fruit Loop, top dog, and your host as always. And today is my tag, Dolly Sunshine Saturday. I always want to say that for all these other tags. Anyways, but today is actually Dolly Sunshine Saturday, where you can put your babies in anything that you want, anything at all, and you just tell why. The baby makes you happy, or the outfit makes you happy, or the baby in that outfit makes you happy, or if you have something happy to share with us, I would love to hear it. Just don't forget to @ me and use my hashtag Dolly Sunshine Saturday. That way I can get the notification and go over and watch your videos. So let's go ahead and tilt the camera down. I got a little story for you today about Paradise Galleries. Gonna be a good one, I promise. So let's get the camera tilted down and I will show you who I have with me today. Alright guys, so here we are down here with my sweet little girl. This is Casey Marceline. Yes, this is little Casey, and Casey was named after my brain, Drew Barrymore's character on the movie Scream. She was only in the movie for about 10 minutes at the beginning, but her name was Casey Becker in the movie. So she has been named after Casey from Scream, and she's also been named after the character Marceline from the show, what was that show called? Oh my gosh, my brain just suddenly stopped working. Steven Universe, that's what it's called. Steven Universe. And we also have our little friend here. This is Coffee. Yes, Coffee is a very nervous little guy. He likes to zoom around and shake around. And Coffee got his name because he was once cream colored and I used coffee to dye him this brown color, and he smells amazing. But Coffee, since he is so nervous, it is very imperative that we help him to sleep as quickly as we can, because he will just continue to shake and jitter like this because, you know, he's Coffee. So sleep. There we go. And we're going to put little Coffee back over here. And we're just going to let him sleep. There we go. All right. So, yes, I have a little story for you today. And she was changed on camera, so I'm not going to be holding her up because there is a video of her getting put into this outfit. But I'll show you what I'm going to put on her today for my tag, Dolly Sunshine Saturday. Excuse me. My throat is kind of rough. Allergies, you know? So I have this little bow that I made. I call it a rag bow because it's literally made out of material. But yes, it's like a turquoise color green, and it has green leaves and a flower in the middle. I made this, I don't know, a couple years ago. I've had it for a while. I don't particularly like it, so I don't use it very often, but it matches with her outfit today, so I'm going to be using it. I've got these little pants. They are a rare editions, size 36 months, and they are the same color, kind of a tealish green. Well, I don't know which color you call that, but anyways, green with like a salmon pink, and they got little ruffles around the bottom of the legs. Super, super cute little capris to put on her. And then the shirt is that same color, salmon pink, and then it's got the stripes on the sleeves and then a ruffle around the neck, ruffles on the sleeves, and it has this really, really pretty little elephant on here. so, yes. And what makes me happy about this outfit is this decal on here. I love the way this elephant looks. I think it's so pretty how it kind of lifts up off of the shirt like that. It just makes me happy. I just love it. I think it's so pretty. I'm trying to give you a better look of it. There we go. Yeah. So very pretty. So yes, quick little story to tell. We're not going to be doing socks and shoes and all that because it is very warm outside and we don't need socks and shoes to run around the house. I do want to show you these little shoes real quick. I got these from Factory Direct Craft online. They were like $5, I think, for these tiny little shoes. And they have shoes all the way down to like this size, like tiny little shoes, itty bitty little things. So check out Factory Direct Craft, not sponsored. And get you some Dolly shoes. They have all kinds of stuff there, so I really love them. They're a cool place to shop. Anyways, okay, so as many of you know or don't know, the very first doll that I received in my nursery to start my collection was Giabella Grace, which is Paradise Gallery's Sweet as Honey. And of course, I've told the story about how I had originally bought her for my grandmother who has dementia, but my grandmother passed away before I could give her get the doll for her. So this one unzip. Oh, come on. I got this little dress from Pat. Yes. So, yes, I got the doll from my grandmother. She passed away, but I went ahead and bought the doll anyways. It's kind of like a little memorial to her, a little tribute, whatever. And that's how I started in this community. Started getting dolls and things. So, when I got the doll, she was in perfect condition. She looked exactly like her photos. And I was completely happy with her. But the box, so the way that Paradise Galleries made their boxes, you know, it had the flap that comes over and then slides into the, like, it has like little flaps, and the flaps like slide into the box. But the thing about that is that you could push down that top part and stick your hand in the box. So even though my doll was perfect, nothing wrong with it, no damage, nothing, I went ahead and I sent them an email, and I sent them photos of the box, and I showed them how you could just stick your hand in, and I let them know that my doll was in perfect condition, but you know that there's a chance that somebody else's doll could be damaged, or someone could just literally steal the doll out of the box. That has happened to me before. The post office, somebody at the post office stole my doll that works there. Anyways, they thanked me for letting them know, and they said that they would look into the problem. Probably about 2 or 3 weeks later, I got an email from Paradise Galleries. I'm pretty sure it was the same person I had, emailed in the first place. And they let me know that the photos had been sent to their design department, and that they would be looking into designing a brand new box off of my recommendation to protect their dolls, and so that everyone gets a good quality doll without any damage or get it stolen or anything like that. And I was just shocked in a good way that they not only listened to me, but they took my photos and they took the time to remedy the situation. About 2 months later, I received another email from them telling me that their boxes had been redesigned. They sent me photos of the brand new boxes, and they thanked me for letting them know about this problem. so that they could resolve the issue before it happened to someone else, before, anything happened to someone else's doll. And I just thought that was amazing. Not only did they listen to me and take my photos, but they let me know that the photos had been sent to their design department. And then later on, they come back to let me know that they have redesigned the boxes. And it was because of me and letting them know and sending them the photos. And they told me how much they appreciated me and letting them know about this problem. And that's one of the reasons why I love Paradise Galleries. And I'm going to get her hair fixed and tilt the camera up, and then I will finish my little discussion here. Okay, so now to finish my topic of conversation, which is Paradise Galleries and how amazingly cool they are. I also wanted to say that not only are their prices for their dolls like amazing, like I can't believe that they only charge this amount for their dolls, like $99, I think. Shocking, because they're worth, to me, so much more than that. Don't tell them that. We don't want the prices to go up. But to me, they really are worth all the money. And the other thing about Paradise Galleries is what you see on the website is exactly what you get. You are going to be getting exactly what the photo looks like, but what they show you on the website is the doll that you will get for every single doll. I have 5 or 6 Paradise Galleries dolls, and every single one of them looks like the photo. So Paradise Galleries is amazing. If you weren't sure about them, or you've been waiting to get a doll or something, go ahead. They're very trustworthy, and I would definitely buy more dolls from them. Definitely, without a doubt, without hesitation, because they have quality dolls for an amazing price. And now the new box design is because of me. So you're welcome that your babies are protected. I just think it's cool that they actually listen to me. So, and redesign the boxes because of my email. Anyways, very cool. All right, so are you guys ready to see Casey in her little bow, in her little outfit? I'm trying not to burp. I've been drinking coffee. Coffee burps. Anyways, here she comes. Oh, there she is. It's Miss America. No, it's little Miss Casey Marceline. And here she is. I'm gonna have to put a safety pin in the neck of this. It's a little bit too big for her. I need to get her a new body. But there she is, all dressed for Dolly Sunshine Saturday. And we should not wake up Coffee. Let's not wake him up. He'll just cause a distraction. So anyways, all right guys. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today while I changed Casey and told you about my amazingly phenomenal experience with Paradise Galleries and how cool they are. And yeah, so please consider hitting that like and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload a video. Comments and sharing are always welcome. And I also do short videos of my babies right here on YouTube, as well as remixed reels and photos of my babies over on Instagram. And I will leave a link to my Instagram in my description. That being said, from me and Casey, kind of her mouth, sort of. We love you guys, and we will see you on Monday. Bye, guys. It's no time for frogs. A frog in my throat. Okay, better.